Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. Let's see what we've got going on here. Once again, we have lots of chests to open, so we're just going to start off by opening them up and seeing what we get. Some Teslas. Let's open up this crown chest. Musketeer, that's pretty cool. Barbarians, that's awesome. Now, I hope everyone's doing great. I hope you're doing really good on your trophy pushing and getting some higher trophies than you've ever had. Put down in the comments what boards you're using, if you're using any good boards, and if you want to see me try anything out, then put that down there as well. But we're still using this deck, boys and girls. It is working really well. It's got us up to our new highest trophies at the moment, which is 2732. And we're going to show you a couple of replays, boys and girls, because we have some really interesting replays going on right now. Now, we're playing a lot of Royal Giants again, so we're going to go ahead and show you this first one against the Royal Giant. Now, this deck shuts down Royal Giants like there's no tomorrow. It is so much fun to use against a Royal Giant because people just cannot pull that Royal Giant quick enough for how quick we can counter it. So, as you can see, starting off nice and normal with the Princess at the back. Again, guys, if you don't have the Princess, bring either the Spear Goblins or the 3 Elixir Minions, because you need something that's going to be able to hit air troops, preferably the 3 Elixir the 3 Elixir Minions, because of people using and stuff. The cannon won't target it. So as you can see, once again, we've gone and zapped the Wizard, which meant the Wizard only got one shot on the tower. We got a little bit smart here by splitting our archers so that we can attack. We can do an attack from both lines depending on what he does. He doesn't do anything, so I actually decide to attack the right hand line with my Valkyrie and my minions. I fireball, but the fireball was a little bit in vain because I kind of expected him to play like something around the tower, but the Princess managed to kill the archers and we took out a lot of damage on that tower. Now, we are playing a level 9 his cards aren't too leveled up, so we're kind of on even peggings. It's only his towers that really have much more damage. The fact that his elixir pump is a level 6 and mine's a level 4 doesn't mean absolutely nothing. It's just HP. So as you can see, once again, he's going to bring his Royal Giant and he's going to bring his Bomber. So we play the Valkyrie to take the damage from the Wizard and the Bomber, which leaves the Barbarians free to take out the Royal Giant from both splash damage, because they were more on the right hand side, so the bombs were targeting the left. So we go ahead and do the same push as before, but he drops the minions way too early for us, so we don't really get any value from it. So it's not too bad. We're going to go hit our second pump, and because we cycle so quickly, our second pump is already down and we're half health. So his bomber's coming in, his wizard's coming in. We just go ahead and say thank you, fireball both of them, go ahead and get the Valkyrie and the Barbarians. He puts thanks as well because he thinks he's going to be able to counter this. But we know for a fact, because he's just lost his 2 splash damage troops, he can't do anything about it. So we go ahead, we put thanks, good luck, well played. Go ahead and put down our Barbarians. Zap and Princess is going to take care of his minions. The archers, 2 Barbarians are on the tower. Second Princess goes down. That tower is long done. No chance whatsoever. As soon as he made that mistake of putting both his Bomber and his Wizard on that tower, we knew it was game over, because we could take them both out with one fireball and delay his Wizard getting to the line way before the Barbarians had took out his guy. So really good, really good. Now, obviously, in this one, the guy is using the same thing, but or virtually the same sort of deck, but instead of using the Inferno Tower, he's using a cannon. Now, this is the reason why I say bring the 3 Elixir Minions instead of the Spear Goblins, because the minions will fly over and not get hit by the cannon, and he will have to use a troop to counter the minions, otherwise he's going to lose his cannon. So obviously we don't have the Princess, so we start off with the archers, but he attacks the opposite side. So we put Valkyrie to fight the Valkyrie, and because he's played that Giant, unfortunately I have to play the Barbarians down, but the Valkyrie's done enough damage that we can zap the Valkyrie, stop her. The barbarians are going to kill it. The giant's going to get killed, and he only got what, one hit, two hits off on our tower. Princess is going to do a bit of damage to that cannon there. Archers are going to stop those goblins, because we didn't want the goblins hitting our tower, because 3 goblins hitting the tower is going to do about 400 damage if you leave them unattacked or unhit. So as standard, Valkyrie to counter the Valkyrie, pull her away from the giant, and then drop the barbarians on the Royal Giant. Now we know he's going to fireball, so we don't bother dropping anything. We let that fireball happen, and now we're going to reset. We're going to let him have the fireball. We're going to pump down our elixir pump, get that advantage going, because now we're in the driving seat. Even though he's got that second elixir pump, one has died. So now we're on tied elixir. We both got an elixir pump, whereas I was fighting an uphill battle as soon as he had his elixir pump down. So now I've got the advantage. I'm going to go and fireball his elixir pump, because we know he hasn't really got anything that he can really do to stop us. So the princess is going to lay down some cover fire on the minions. The zap is actually going to go down on the minions to stop them from killing the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is going to go to work on top of the Royal Giant, and now the barbarians are going down. This is where he messed up, because he played the fireball way too early. A second princess is going to go down and get some big damage going over there. He plays a Valkyrie. We go and zap that. We play a second Valkyrie. Now we've got Valkyries, archers, goblins running into his tower. We've got a second set of archers which are going to go to work, but unfortunately his minions do come out. But we get a lot of damage on that tower, so even though his minions come out just in time, it was in all a very good trade. So obviously Valkyrie's going to go down. We're going to zap the barbarians so she can kill them, and in the meantime the princess had locked onto that tower. That's the game. I believe we just say good game here, or maybe we don't. We just go and fireball. So again, able to shut everything down, because we're just pulling the Valkyrie or pulling the barbarians and then dropping our barbs on top of his Royal Giant. Now obviously I know but fireball can shut the barbarians down, or if you don't play it very well, they can be shut down really easy. But if you play to counter, they are deadly. Now this one right here, boys and girls, this is crazy. I have been seeing this so much, it is ridiculous. Now Sparky behind the Royal Giant. Now sorry, not the Royal Giant, behind the normal giant I should say. This is a very deadly combination, because the giant is so tanky and he just keeps on walking to your tower. So we see Sparky, so we just go ahead and straight away we drop down our goblins and our Valkyrie, because we need to get some damage on the tower and force him to not be able to play anything behind it. And we had to get that tower down to 280 damage. So we have Valkyrie alone, and then we go and drop the barbarians over the Sparky, which means we go and kill him. Now the Valkyrie is going to do some heavy damage to our, as we've just seen my Sparky do. But in comparisons, one Valkyrie to the goblins, just the 3 goblins with his archers as helping took an extra 800 damage off of the tower. Now this time he knows how much damage they're going to do, so he actually plays a giant to distract, but that giant's not really going to do a huge amount, because the Valkyrie is going to do some serious work to him. He's going to die with only one. No, he doesn't actually get hit on our tower, so obviously the princess is going to go to work on his archers as well. He's building up way too much elixir pumps around that tower, so I'm just going to take advantage of fireball that and basically say thanks very much for being stupid and putting so many buildings around one tower. And then we're just going to go ahead and keep moving down the line with our archers. Now we know we've got that left hand tower covered. It's not a problem. So we're going to build a slow push here with the Valkyrie. But again, he goes and puts the thing down. We go and zap that tower, the Sparky, and make it lose its thing. But unfortunately those barbarians just don't get the hit out for us. So we play our archers to actually take the damage. The Valkyrie's going to go down, but it doesn't matter because she's already dead. The zap to get rid of Sparky's charge. Princess is going down. He actually goes and arrows us this time. We play bad minions, so again we're in a bit of trouble. But this time the Sparky's targeted the tower, so the barbarians didn't really get to kill him. So we're forced to use our fireball, which we didn't really want to do. But it's not too bad, because now we have a bit of a problem. We've got Sparky coming in, we've got Valkyrie coming in. We counter his Sparky with our Valkyrie, and she's able to take it out no problem. So archers behind Sparky, goblins behind Sparky. We're going to have to keep the push quite heavy here because we know he's going to have Sparky very soon. So Princess to lay down for splash damage behind his Royal Giant. Fireball to take care of a lot of damage there. Valkyrie's going to go down behind because she's going to make his Valkyrie come back, and she's going to go down. Giant's going to have no problem. Barbarians in the meantime up on the far side to get some sneaky damage in on his tower and force him to go back. Fireball is going to take out loads of his stuff. He's down to one fireball on his tower. Now there's lots going on in this battle. This is why I wanted to show this battle last, because it's so much going on. Obviously he's coming in with that trusted Valkyrie Royal Giant, building up everything. We've gone and zapped, we've gone and put good game, well played, and then we send in that fireball and take out that tower when he's got a Valkyrie, a Royal Giant, a Sparky, spear goblins and archers already on our tower, ready to do some serious work. But it's okay because we were able to do the damage in the meantime, and that is how deadly the Giant and the Sparky is, because they just do some serious work. But that is how you shut them down, guys, and that is what you do. The key thing to winning that game was actually the zap, because I kept taking away that Sparky. It takes 5 seconds for Sparky to charge up, and then by doing that, it means he doesn't shoot for 10 seconds. That is a lifetime for a troop that is super squishy, that does that much damage. It's very easy to shut it down, guys, so don't be afraid of it. Just bring a couple of troops that you can cycle quick, a few troops that you can surround it with, so like obviously the goblins can surround, the barbarians can surround, the archers can surround. The Valkyrie is very good for tanking its damage. I think it does. It might, I'm not too sure. I don't think a level 1 Sparky can actually one-shot a level 6 Valkyrie. A level 8 Knight will actually get one-shotted by it, but it's good. You can do a lot of stuff. Witch is a very good counter because it actually hits the things in front of it. Skeletons in front of her, and she will do some damage on the actual Sparky. Spawner decks are great for it as well, so just bear that in mind, guys. If you're running into a lot of them, start using splash damage troops rather than single troops, because if you're using just single troops, you're going to lose to that card. Also, having a few of the extra troops like the barbarians, the goblins, the archers, they're really good for if people are using a lot of knights or princes, giant peckers and stuff, because there's obviously more troops on your field, so they've got to attack more. They're not good if people are using splash damage troops though, so obviously witches, wizards and stuff like that, you need to use tanky troops like the Valkyrie or the Knight. But just bear that in mind, guys. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please hit that like, subscribe and share button for me, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.